In 2016, Elon Musk merged two companies that would combine the leading producer of electric vehicles with a manufacturer of solar panels that can recharge EVs. He praised Tesla's $2.6 billion acquisition of SolarCity as a no-brainer. But that didn't exactly turn out to be the case, and now the multi-billionaire is facing another lawsuit. But why is Musk under fire? In today's video, we're going to be talking about why Musk is getting sued for $2.6 billion. Welcome to Elon Musk Zone. It all started when Musk persuaded the rest of Tesla's board of directors to purchase SolarCity, a solar energy company, for $2.5 billion. At the time, he described the acquisition as a no-brainer and promised that SolarCity would produce a profit. While his rocket and electric vehicle business are thriving, not every Elon Musk-led venture has been a massive success. And now, for some of his bad business decisions, shareholders are demanding an explanation. Musk will testify on the $2.5 billion deal in a shareholder suit that alleges that Tesla's acquisition was filled with conflicts of interest, ignored SolarCity's fundamental flaws, and unsurprisingly failed to deliver the profits Musk had promised. Shareholders in the suit are suing Musk and his fellow board members, alleging that the 2016 deal amounted to a SolarCity bailout. Musk justified his role in the company's acquisition by claiming that he didn't have any undue pressure on the deal. Musk's testimony is expected to kick off a 2-week trial in the Delaware Court of Chancery in front of Vice Chancellor Joseph Slights to answer questions about the acquisition. Among the plaintiffs are many pension funds that owned Tesla stock. But the truth is, Musk didn't have to go through all these lengths. Just last August, a judge approved a $60 million settlement that resolved claims made against all the Tesla's board of members except Musk without any admission of fault. That left the Tesla CEO as the only remaining defendant. While the Tesla board of directors agreed to a $60 million settlement in late 2020, Musk chose to take the fight to court. The trial was supposed to take place in March of last year, but that was postponed because of the pandemic. SolarCity was an American solar energy company founded by Musk along with his two cousins, Lydon and Peter Rive. The firm installed, sold, and financed solar cell projects, mainly on smaller commercial buildings and private houses. Though it was the third largest installer of solar cells in the United States in 2015, the company still generated net losses of $375 million and $769 million in 2014 and 2015, respectively. So Tesla decided to buy out the company for $2.5 billion in 2016 and changed the name to Tesla Energy. But it all started to go downhill from there. According to a group of Tesla stakeholders, the acquisition was crammed with conflicts of interest. On this basis, 7 individual shareholder groups merged into one case and have sued Tesla. The plaintiff's case claims that despite their obvious conflict of interest, Musk spearheaded the decision and persuaded them to buy SolarCity. They allege that Tesla boards abused their duties by bending to Musk's whims and wishes by agreeing to buy the struggling company, despite its financial crisis. Musk was the company's largest shareholder and chairman at the time of the all-stock transaction. Questioned under oath, Musk intends to defend the purchase as a justifiable acquisition. If Musk loses, he could be forced to pay upwards of $2 billion. But in this case, known as a shareholder derivative action, the suit is filed by investors on behalf of a company, rather than the funds or individuals themselves. So if the plaintiffs win, the money might go to Tesla and not to the shareholders who filed the lawsuit. The big picture question the trial will focus on is whether Musk operated in the best interests of Tesla's shareholders, or whether he made and urged actions that benefited him, his family, and other businesses he was involved in. During his testimony, Musk stated that the acquisition was not a bailout and that there was no financial gain. He also said he didn't exert any pressure on other members of the board. During the trial, Randy Barron, the attorney for the shareholders, gave an example of time when the CEO referred to himself as the techno king of Tesla to describe Musk's arrogant management style. Barron also mentioned that Musk had awarded his chief financial officer, Zach Kirkhorn, the title of Master of Coin, a reference to HBO's Game of Thrones. Musk explained that his offbeat titles and other jokes are simply a reflection of his sense of humor. "I think I'm funny," he said. The CEO has a track record of battling with attorneys and federal officials. That became even more clear once Barron began cross-examining Musk. He started by playing footage from Musk's deposition from 2019, in which Musk continually called the suit a waste of time and said Barron was a shameful person. Barron, discussing Musk's behavior, said that his actions were not for some benefit of Tesla or some benefit to achieve something. And are we really surprised that Musk answered in the most personally combative terms? He said that he thinks Barron is a bad human being. According to him, Barron was mentored by criminals, then continued to be mentored by criminals. That is why I do not respect you, he stated. I have a great respect for the courts, but not for you, sir. The two also disputed back and forth over the length of Musk's answers, with Barron accusing Musk of using unneeded anecdotes, which were holding up the day. Musk also repeatedly avoided yes or no questions, saying they would be incomplete. Following a 1-hour lunch break, Barron moved on his line of questioning to dig into the company's finances. Musk claimed that he had nothing to gain financially from Tesla's all-stock acquisition of SolarCity since he owned the shares in both companies. Since it was a stock-for-stock transaction, and I owned almost exactly the same percentage of both, there was no financial gain, Musk testified. He also stated that he had no authority over the appointment, dismissal, or salary of board members. Musk's defense also noted that SolarCity had been in Tesla's goals since the company's master plan in 2006. In saying so, he concluded that the merger of the companies 10 years later wasn't an emergency bailout, as the plaintiffs have claimed. But Barron pointed out that the 2006 document addressed only a potential marketing agreement, not a full-fledged acquisition or merger between Tesla and SolarCity. But if you know Musk, you know he doesn't give in to a fight easily. He continuously argued with Barron, stating that SolarCity would have been able to raise money even if it hadn't been acquired by Tesla by issuing shares of stock. He also mentioned that fast-growing startup companies, such as Amazon and Tesla, often bleed cash in the early years before achieving success later. After more than 6 hours in court, Musk maintained his cool and declared, "I have absolute faith that SolarCity would have been able to raise money independently." The acquisition is a clear black eye for Tesla and Musk, in large part because SolarCity has failed to turn a profit, said Daniel Ives, an analyst at Wedbush Securities. Most investors place no value in the company's solar business and basically consider it worthless. I just think Musk and Tesla underestimated the challenges and the hurdles that the business brings, Ives said. Tesla, which has disbanded its media and public relations departments, has not made a comment about the lawsuit. The company claimed in its 2020 annual report that the suit was without merit and that the company would vigorously defend itself. Musk's testimony is expected to continue soon. The Tesla CEO believed that this was the right deal, and he still does. The reason he's fighting the lawsuit, even after others have settled, is because that's what Musk does. Even if the trial ends with Musk being forced to personally pay for the whole SolarCity deal, $2.5 billion wouldn't hurt the world's third richest person that much. Forbes magazine has estimated that Musk is worth roughly $163 billion. While such a payment wouldn't create a dent in Musk's wealth, it would still significantly impact his image as a buyer. It could damage his reputation and credibility when it comes to acquisitions. Do you think these allegations against Musk are true? Let us know in the comments, and don't forget to subscribe with post notifications for more Elon Musk videos.